Hi, I'm Matt Roberts. Welcome to All Things Connecticut. Today we're in an old silk factory here in Watertown to show you what's behind door number 1. Follow me. Welcome to CT Hackerspace. We'll show you around this 4,000 square foot sandbox for people who love technology and let you know just what it takes to be a hacker. Welcome back to CT Hackerspace here in Watertown. This is Bill Saturno, and he's the president of CT Hackerspace. Bill, what kind of stuff do you guys do here?
We moved in this facility about 8 months ago, and what we're trying to do is to set up a place where we can fabricate anything that we want to. We're setting up a metal shop, wood shop, technology lab, computer programming area, as well as a large project area, so we can build anything that we want to create.
What's a hacker?
Well, in today's terms, I would consider it a problem solver and in some cases a modern-day alchemist.
A person who's willing to make objects with whatever's laying around.
Anybody who needs to solve a problem and is willing to look at things and repurpose them for whatever need they want, like MacGyver.
The person who finds a creative, out-of-the-box solution to a problem.
Someone who can use arts and crafts and technology to make something new or useful.
So it's not just somebody who's stealing stuff out of your email?
I wouldn't consider that a term that applies at all.
Let's take a look at one of their ongoing projects.
One of our first projects, which we started in our old space that we brought over here to finish, is our 3D printer. On your home computer, you type a Word document and it prints out on a printer. This actually is something you design a three-dimensional object and it will print it in 3D.
That's wild,
Yes.
and it makes my brain hurt thinking about that. What kind of stuff do you use that for?
Let's say we're designing something and it requires a specialty piece. Now that might be hard to machine, or you'd have to send it out to have it custom made. In this way, all we have to do is make it on the computer, print out the part, and then we can add it to whatever we're building, whatever invention we're working on.
Welcome back to CT Hackerspace here in Watertown. Let's take a look at one of their projects. So what in the world are you working on here?
This is actually a self-contained hydroponic garden, a way of growing fruits and vegetables that does not utilize dirt. It utilizes water that has the nutrients in the water, flushed through the roots and sunlight, and you've got everything you need to grow healthy plants. The reservoir is going to be a common Rubbermaid type container. This is the lid for it. Pots will be filled with a medium like this perlite here. And down in the container will be a submersible pump used to pump the nutrient fluid into the plant's root system, and also an aquarium air pump that blows through these air stones to aerate the water and make sure that there's plenty of oxygen to keep the plants going. When this is finished, I expect to start off growing some leafy vegetables like lettuce. I'm going to use entirely natural light. I don't want to raise the cost of it by using artificial lights, and large leaf vegetables are going to be the most successful using light coming in through the window. In the end, it will be cost effective, and I think it'll work quite well.
One of the other things that we built here are CNC mills, which are tiny machines that grind out wood, plastic, or rubber materials. And because we had this tool available, we took our logo, put it into the machine, and we carved out a stamp, and in less than a day we had our own stamp ready for passports. And the idea of the passport was to promote the idea of different hackers visiting different hacker spaces around the world to find out what they're doing and, help the community in large. We had cases where artists might be using technology within their own projects, but they didn't know how to do that. So they've come to see us and say, this is our art project, but we need to do something with robotics or colors or lighting. So what we've done is we've helped them out with their projects, and some of them have loved the hackerspace so much that now they're members as well. If you have a project, you have questions, and something you're working on, we're here to share and help you out with that. If it's something that you really like, we encourage membership. Membership is right now $50 a month, and with that, that gets you access to the space and the tools.
If you'd like to experience CT Hackerspace for yourself, check out one of their open space nights on Wednesdays and Saturdays. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Roberts. We'll see you next week on All Things Connecticut.